Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for joining the podcast series of Light of Reflection. As you might have noticed over the past, I would say, month and a couple of weeks, it's basically been a while since I have shared some of my thoughts on podcast, and I do want to share the reasons why that has been and what is coming up next. So, over the past month and a half, we've been busy with a lot of things. And I know, like, everyone who listens and all the Muslims have been busy. All the world has been busy. Like, everyone is busy all the time, right? So, that's not even a question. But these days are special for those who are the followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. These are the days of Muharram, and before Muharram, you have Zilhaj. Zilhaj has a special meaning for the Shias of Imam Ali alayhi salam because it has several significant events that are commemorated, and then you have Muharram. So the events that are commemorated in Zilhaj, starting from the marriage of Imam Ali alayhi salam and Sayyidah Fatima Zahra, going towards the Eid, and then the Eid al-Ghadir, and then Eid al-Mubahila. So there are a lot of events that happen around these, like, celebratory events. um, so I was invited to those events. I was busy in those at that point, but then there was this other thing, or after Zilhaj comes Muharram, and everyone is busy in Muharram commemorations and mourning and all of the activities. Now, this is suffer. Typically, just as a FYI for all those who are not Shias or who are not born or raised in countries like India, Pakistan, and Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, etc. Typically, the mourning period lasts from or starts on the 1st of Muharram, and it lasts through at least the 40th day after the martyrdom of Imam Hussein al-Salam. That is also known as Arba'in, or the date is the 20th of Safar. And then in some cultures, it goes up to the 9th of Rabiul Awwal. So basically, the 8th of Rabiul Awwal is the last day of mourning, and the 9th of Rabiul Awwal is the day of Eid, also known as Eid al-Zahra. That's also, in narrations, that's the day when the caravan which landed in Karbala on the 2nd of Muharram returns back to Medina after having lost everything. Imam Hussein salam, all the 18 youth and the men of Bani Hashim, all the ashab, only one man comes back on this journey after losing everything. That is Sayyid al-Sajjad, Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam. And with him are a few ladies. The children are lost, the babies are lost, the men are lost. Everything that the household of the prophet is lost, and then this caravan comes back, returns to their home in Medina on the 8th 9th of Rabiul Awwal. Then there is also the narration that that is the day when Mukhtar Saqafi brought back, or sent the heads of the killers of Imam Hussein al Islam. So the Ahl Haram were happy on that day. So that's the period of mourning. But over the past few weeks, the reason why I wasn't doing these podcasts are several. One, I was involved in planning for Muharram at the local center. We'll, inshallah, by the time we're done, we will be having like 30 plus events organized. And then for each of these events, there are sponsorships that are needed and all those things that are required. Then I also travel to Hijaz like every year, or I wouldn't say every year. For the past 3 years, I've been doing that. I want to spend the time of Muharram in around Baqi and around the Prophet's shrine in that area, because that is an area where there is lack of Shias, lack of those who mourn the martyrdom of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. So I'll pause over here. In the next discussion I'll continue like what I was doing, and then we're going to continue about like what are the things that we are planning on doing over the next few weeks. Assalamu alaikum.